Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We're back on our next day here at the fortress and I think we're gonna participate in a training exercise, so it should be interesting. So are we gonna fight the tanks? Or are we gonna be using the tanks? Garrelia Fortress, Crossbell State Side, is the site of the cannons. They did say they were gonna show us them. Just in what capacity will they do that? At last, after what seemed like enough adventure to fill a week, we reached the final day of our field study. Over in Crossbell State, they were busy preparing for today's keynote session at the trade conference. We spent the morning running through the Imperial Army physical fitness program alongside some of the soldiers. And after completing it, no easy task I might add, we sat down to a lukewarm redux of yesterday's lunch. That afternoon, during our special military science lecture, we were presented with a confidential report on the terrorists. So we're not actually seeing the training session? Because it did say that the lecture was gonna be after the training session. The Imperial Liberation Front is in Crossbell? That's right, or at least that's what the Intelligence Division believes. It looks like a known terrorist organization from Kelver Republic has turned up in Crossbell too. The situation over there is pretty touch and go right now. Oh no. What are the authorities doing? Everything they can, naturally. However, operations are being handled solely by the Intelligence Division. They refuse to tell the Imperial Army anything, just that they have a trusted ally taking care of things. But who does the Intelligence Division trust? You've got to know something about this, right, Shortstack? Well, I do, but I can't really tell you anything. I guess it's not a breach of confidentiality to tell you they're a really strong bunch though. That's still pretty vague. I've got a few ideas. People we know from Liberal, or are they talking about the characters from the Crossbell arc? Because I'm pretty sure those main characters will probably be pretty strong at some point. Anyway, there's not much point in worrying about that right now. The bigger issue is that our terrorists of the hour, the Imperial Liberation Front, are a bigger crew than we thought. Big enough to be in possession of a state-of-the-art military airship, at least. Seriously? An airship? Can we assume Rean Schwarzer the manufacturer then? Correct. Just how something that large found its way into the hands of insurgents is currently unknown. But it seems to be a high-speed model, different from the heavily armored types favored by the Imperial Army. I bet this from the RF-26 series. There are a number of different models within the series though. But if they have an airship, that means they're going to be a whole lot more difficult to catch, doesn't it? That's exactly what it means. It's basically impossible to keep tabs on them as it is. With an airship in their possession, there's no telling when or where they'll pop up next. Oh, that's quite worrying, especially since Prince Oliver is attending the conference. And Thors in Crossbell right now too. Yeah. Damn. Now you've got me worrying. Aw, take it easy. I don't think you have anything to worry about with Grams and Lecter over there. Well, that aside, if the terrorist attention is currently focused on Crossbell, does it mean the Empire is effectively safe right now? You do raise a good point, Laura. They did target Princess Elvin during the summer festival last month. It is possible it's just a feint. Maybe they just want us to believe they're targeting the Chancellor. Well, the Railway Military Police thought so too, which is why they've increased the security level here at home. The Emperor and everyone else connected to the Imperial family should be safe. They've also beefed up security anywhere that seems short-handed. As well prepared as ever, I see. At any rate, you finally uncovered some information on the terrorist identities, correct? That is right, though once again we have the Intelligence Division to thank for that. If you turn your attention to the screen, please. So finally gonna figure out if they are former Jaegers? Well, not him, but the other two. I know this face. G. That's the man who kidnapped Princess Elvin and Elise in Heimdall. Not to mention, he tried to start a war with Calvert in the Northern Highlands. So, who is he? Well, his full name is Michael Gideon. He used to be an assistant professor at the Imperial Academy in Heimdall. That man? A teacher? Ah, so an academic. Right. His focus was political philosophy. 3 years ago, he was dismissed from his position due to his intense criticism of Chancellor Osborne's hardline policies. Oh. So getting laid off set him on the road to terrorism? Well, it sounded like the actual reason he was let go was because he was handing out tracts and flyers in public. You'll find these kind of idealists at the heart of most terrorist organizations, though. In seeding a group with their core ideology, they twist it to be even more militant and radical. You can't even reason with them either. Yeah, they just don't know when to give up. Sounds like some other groups I know. So, do we know anything about the others? We crossed paths with what I only assume were 3 other key members last month in Heimdall. Yes, S, V and C. It seems like they haven't been able to dig up much about these 3 yet. Their strongest lead right now is that V might have belonged to a Jaeger Corps. Yeah, that is not too strange of a stretch. Interesting. He was toting around this machine gun that looked like it should have been mounted on a vehicle. Did he seem all that familiar to you, V? Not really. They're working on narrowing down the identity of S2, but it's too early to make any informed statements. The real unknown is their leader, C. Ah, the one in the visored helmet. I heard he was able to go toe-to-toe with Rean, Laura and Fee simultaneously. I almost find that hard to believe. I don't. I imagine there are plenty of people in the Empire who could do so. Well, it goes without saying that the Radiant Blade Master could fend 3 of us off without much of a problem, but I bet good Mira, Instructor Sarah and Major Nighthawk could do it though. I can say for certain. Look at Mr. Modesty over here. The Major here is widely held to be one of the strongest up-and-coming officers in the entire army. I've heard people mention him right along Major Vander. Laying it on a little thick today, aren't we? Going by the family name, it seems safe to assume he's a practitioner of the Vander style of swordsmanship. No doubt a relative of Lieutenant General Vander from Zendergate. While we would question whether I can stand on equal footing with him, Major Vander is unquestionably strong. He was my classmate during my military academy years and quite close to Prince Oliver as well, as we know. In fact, he's in Crossbow right now, serving as the prince's bodyguard. Whoa. Well, that is reassuring to know. But getting back to the point, it's not just C we still know very little about their group as a whole. Even their source of funding is a mystery, so even if they're a no-show in Crossbow, I thought we've heard the last of them. And call it a coincidence or fate, but you've put the kibosh on their schemes twice now. It's entirely possible they've come to hold a personal grudge against you, so be careful. Right. Yeah, we'll be sure to keep that in mind. Yeah, Milliam definitely knows a thing or two. Eventually, the afternoon series of special lectures came to an end, and it was finally time to get a peek at Garrelia Fortress' infamous railway guns. You'll be shown to the area where the railway guns are housed. All of what you're about to see is highly classified. I presume you're aware of the protocol surrounding confidential intel? Yes, Instructor. I'm getting kind of nervous. Me too. Guys, it's just the railway guns. I've seen them before, they're nothing to get all excited over. Orion, this part of the field study isn't mandatory for you. If you'd like to stay here and wait for us, that'd be more than okay. Jeez, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be the one left behind. Honestly. Excuse me for a moment. This is Nightheart speaking. Yes. Hello, Commander Walter. Wait, Mueller wants to speak to me? Of course, put him through. Hey, what could you possibly be calling at a time like this? What? What's happening? Is he taking a call from someone outside the fortress on his Arcus? Sure looks that way. Understood. We'll be on alert here as well. Yes, right. Take care out there. Did something happen in Crossbell? I'm afraid so. A short while ago, the skyscraper where the conference is taking place came under attack by the Imperial Liberation Front. The attack was carried out via airship. Fortunately, they were able to repel the terrorists and Prince Olivert, Chancellor Arsborn and the others are unharmed. However, it's too early to tell if the danger has truly passed. They really did attack the conference. How foolish. But that's not all, is it? Something else is strange has happened. What was it? Well, the terrorists were somehow able to gain access to the orbital net and manipulate the shutters that partitioned the building. Furthermore, they had with them a force of mechanical monsters. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. You found something like that in Lagram, right? Yeah, we ran into one on the highway there. And they broke into the orbital net. Major, how much of Garrelia Fortress is connected to the network? At the present, it's only used for inventory and equipment management by the maintenance staff. What was that? A tremor? It came from right below us. Below? The hangar! Let me guess, those 20 C units that came in, they were all sabotaged. Isn't it? What the hell? The Octanes. What happened here? They just started moving. No one's inside. They just started moving on their own. Did the C unit start malfunctioning? No. Couldn't have. What's a C unit? It's an automatic control unit we put on vehicles that are going to serve as targets in military exercises. How did C units end up attached to our most advanced tanks? The order that came in last night? It was from the Liberation Front, wasn't it? This is really bad. I'm going to assess the situation. I need you here to help fight the fires and assist the injured maintenance staff. Yes, sir. Please, be careful out there. So basically, we're fighting our own force right now. Because the C units, they managed to sneak in there by false orders. It's taking out all our own weaponry. Talk about the almost perfect plan. Oh, this is crazy. Hold on a minute. Are automatic control systems really capable of that level of advanced maneuvering? No, they're definitely not. Our current technology isn't capable of anything nearly this advanced. But if you were to be able to apply the tech used in the archaisms, it suddenly becomes a whole lot more possible. Instructor, are you saying that this society might be involved in this? I'd say it's more likely by the minute. What are they? Are they heading for Crossbell? Isn't the proving ground we visited yesterday out that way? What are they planning? I think they're trying to lure us away from the compound. What in Ios's name is going on here? Why are unmanned tanks roving around blasting the hell out of their own base on their own? Well, it seems that last night headquarters sent an order to engineers to fit those tanks with C units. Preposterous! I gave no such order. But never mind that. Right now we need to focus on extinguishing the fires and quelling the confusing. And send a request for assistance to the 4th Armored Division. What should we do? I can't see being able to catch up to them without a horse, at the very least. But what's their goal? What are they trying to accomplish here?
Whatever it is, they definitely have some kind of game plan.
We can't just stand aside and do nothing. Leave this to us. Isn't that Dad? Yep, it's Dad. Look at him. That's really cool. Stupid, but pretty cool. Because being on a tank that way, you're making yourself extremely vulnerable. General, HQ apprised me of the situation. Leave these rogue tanks to us. We can't rule out the possibility that they are a diversion. I want you all to stay here. Understood, sir.
Thank you, General. Be careful, Dad.
Ha, you too, Elliot. 4th Armored Division, advance. Take out those out-of-control tanks by any means necessary. Our opponents are unmanned, so there's no need to hold back. Yes, General. Wow, your dad really is something else, Elliot.
I admit, he is pretty cool when he takes charge like that.
Well, it seems we no longer need to worry about those tanks at least.
But what are they after?
That's the question of the hour, isn't it? We can't let our guard down just yet. Might I suggest we fall back to the fortress, Major? A prudent move, after we assess the level of damage inside. Hey, aren't those... What in the... Yep, military aircrafts. Gonna be landing on the airplane port, isn't it? The Imperial Liberation Front?
Whoa, there are 2 of them.
There's no way we could have known they had another force lying in wait.
The hangar.
Blasting our way back. And then entering from the top. Yeah, that's really well thought out, isn't it?
Do they seriously think they could breach an impregnable fortress?
They're just terrorists! Wipe them out! Right back at you!
Is he voiced by the voice actor from Dogi? I have thought that before, but now I'm just at the point that I want the confirmation for it.
Let's get this party started then. We're headed straight for the left railway gun. If anyone gets in our way, fill them full of holes.
Nah, I think it's a little bit different. Maybe.
Yeah!
What's the Imperial Liberation Front doing here?
Attacking? Really?
I thought they were in Crossbow.
Well, that is the main attraction. They sure didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
This is how it all started. The game.
Our mission is to support Comrade G over in Crossfell. Our target is the right railway gun. Let's show him some beautiful fireworks, shall we?
Yes, ma'am!
Are we gonna do the same thing again, or will we skip ahead to where we left off in the beginning of the game? Oh! They're going for both the left and the right wing. Shit! Is the railway gun thereafter? No!
Are they gonna fire them at the trade conference where the Chancellor is? It is a shot from one of the railway guns hit that building. It'll blow the place to smithereens.
So that's what they're after? The situation has escalated far beyond the scope of your field study. I want you all to stand by here. No way. We can't just stand idle while these insurgents run amok. If you won't take us with you, then we'll take action ourselves. Look, time is one luxury we don't have. I think the best to have them help us. Listen up, we're going back into the fortress. Group A and B, you're with me. Let's do this. (12:04). 31st of August. Eastern edge of the Erebonian Empire. Garrelia Fortress, military training ground. How is Elias' dad holding up?
It's no use! I can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
Oh, he's on his way. And there we are. Is this exactly how it started before? Because it's been like over 100 episodes since we did that. And yes, 100 episodes is amazing. And it doesn't even feel like it's that many, isn't it? Is it?
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along. Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
This does look kinda bad.
Understatement of the year.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Rean's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
Right. I'm not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears.
Yep. 100% for sure.
Alright. Rean, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
You can have it.
Yes, sir! Alright, Class 7. Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test. Understood!
Oh, I remembered that part. Right! Instructor Sarah joined the party. While she is assigned to the active battle party, the number of support members is increased to 3. You can now use the burst link attack. An attack on all enemy performed by 2 linked pairs will consume the bravery point you gain from repeated assist attacks. Press X when link attack appears. So does it mean that we can now accumulate more bravery points? So at 3 we can use rush. At 5 we can use burst? Yes. Yeah, it just says quickly how I interpreted that. We don't have time to backtrack. We need to hurry to the ring's right-wing railway gun. Yes. Okay, so what are we gonna do with our party? Let's see, what do you have, Sarah? Diablo and Pain. Blue tonic, of course, what was being sold here. And defense for speed, yes, he got evergreens. And a Grail Locket prevents all abnormal statuses, which is extremely good. just so she has something on her. We have Thor. Wind Elemental Master Quartz. Can't change that. She's fully messed up. Pretty sure we can't remove that, so let's just keep it as it is. We want her in the party together. Do in the background. And who do you want us back? I'm still inclined to get Eustace because of his breath. And of course, status enhancing command skills. Alright, let's join some tactics. Do we want it there? Bit of a mess. Let's see. Yeah, I think this should work. Alright, so we are actually redoing what we did before? Or is it just a slight moment to readjust our teams before actually heading to the point where we were last time? Could be either one of them.
Here they come.
Alright, let us at them.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
You messed with the wrong teacher.
You messed with the wrong class.
Alright, let's do this!
Leave
I'll
it to
handle
me.
this.
My turn.
Alright.
No escape. Leave it to me.
Alright, let's see, what did she have? Flash area M, self strength and speed, which is pretty nice. Thundering L. Seal 90%. I like it. Downside is it's fixed on the enemy.
Very well.
Okay, this one is then better. Not that we need it. You can just normally attack, I think. Oh, wait. Oh well. They didn't do anything particularly interesting with that.
I'll handle this.
My turn. Leave it to me.
My turn!
Wait, this one's not sealed? Damn, it's not what I expected it to be doing, but yeah.
Now's our chance!
Better.
There! I wouldn't expect anything less.
You're not half bad yourself.
Now the question is, do we give everyone their old master quartz back? Which would make them more viable. Not that the ones they have is bad, per se.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so. They definitely look more like orbally powered archaisms than monsters.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too.
Yep, Ouroboros.
We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
Yeah, which is actually really cool, because that is finally the connection we wanted between the two games. We still don't know if the Liberation Front is connected, or if they just bought the weapons that was provided by them. But I guess time will tell if you keep on playing. I'm sure they're more involved than we think, but how exactly that's gonna be, let's see. Alright. So I have a lot of places to discover, to go by. Relay area. I'm guessing storage floor first. That is not gonna happen. Yeah, even in small chambers, we should be able to give a little bit advantage to ourselves.
Okay. Of course.
No, you just normally attack.
Off guard.
Alright, there's our burst.
My turn.
Can we go higher than 5? I doubt it. Because we need to be ready to do the bursts. Alright, let's see if we can at least get to the point where the cannons are for the next episode.
Yay, treasure!
Mind 3. I do not mind, thank you very much. Any more here? Just a few boxes. Hoping that there wasn't any presents they want to send home in there.
Let's get this over with.
Still only double, really.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, these two moves are really handy in a fight like this. Give us the strength to fight. Another one to seal them up.
Right. No escape.
I'll handle this.
Leave it to me. Lights out for them. Good work.
We are actually really close to Sarah's power, aren't we? Alright, let's check this one out as well. Fortress Barracks, Fortress Storage Floor 2. Doesn't seem like this is connected to the other area. So do we want to go back or do we want to explore this part as well? Because it seems that we're exploring a lot more than we did last time.
It seems this is a storage area.
Plenty of arcades and water.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
So we might need to go back and check up the other area. Maybe?
All right, let's do this.
Very well.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Yeah, they're more than strong enough.
Right.
Perfect.
And one for me.
My turn. We'll cut our own path.
Yeah, let's explore this area a bit before we head back. It's just that we need to make sure that we do not go into an area we don't want to be in yet. And then maybe in between the episodes I can then check the entire area out. And if we want to grind these monsters a bit, we can. I don't think we need to, because I don't think they will be giving us anything interesting. Ooh, pretty fast for an Archaism.
Let's get this over with.
Go. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Alright, everybody.
Okay.
My turn.
Of course.
I'll handle this.
Of course. Evil will fall before my blade.
Well, any experience they get does help with the master court we still want to master, so not saying no to that. I am trying to make sure that we cannot get behind the boxes, just in case. Oh, he turned around just in time. Lucky bastard.
Let's do this.
Leave it to me. My turn.
Yeah, spin them all together.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle this. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
And kick the crap out of a bunch of robots. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's back to the barracks. We'll check the sides here out as well before we go. Not seeing a way behind any of the boxes. Also on this side. On, drop something interesting. We are in a military facility. You should at least give me some nice goodies.
Yay, treasure!
Action number 3. Don't think we've had that before. We are. Eh. Alright. Then everyone should already have been equipped with that. It's going back to where we were. Yes. We are missing 2 chambers, so we might need to go all the way back to the first location. Just to make sure. Why are you running so far?
We have nothing to fear.
Here we go.
Such small quarters, it's really hard to not get
Of course. Hey,
them up in our business.
And one for me. Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn.
of course. Huh? Evil will fall before my blade.
Yay, treasure!
A flare bomb, nice. Would have loved some extra stats with that, but definitely not a bad thing. Okay, so what's up here? Imperial Army Base, Garrelia Fortress. I have to check, because we're here. Oh shit. That's one of the terrorist airships. I don't see any of them around, but why would they leave it unattended? Get back! Lammy! Automatic self-destruct system? Pretty ludicrous. They blew up their own aircraft? That was too close. Looks like they must have rigged it to blow. Thank you, Milliam. Right. Your quick thinking really saved our skins. You're welcome. Why set it here, though? It's not like this is the most effective place to put a trap. No idea, but I'm sure it all plays into their plan somehow. Anyway, let's save the big picture question for later. We need to stop them from firing those railway guns. Right, let's move. I don't intend on letting those criminals have their way. Neither do we. Can we get back out there? Why did the airship explode like that? We don't have time to worry about that right now. We need to get to the railway gun before it's too late. And that's a certainty.
We finally got around to the other side.
The path to the right leads deeper into the fold. Let's keep moving.
Alright, so we got a confirmation that that way is the way forward. So if we want to see the rest, we need to go back. So what's this? It's a journal belonging to one of the Imperial Army soldiers. The recipe for the mess hall's hashed beef rice is sticking out from it. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Let's cook while we still can. Yeah, I think this one was Elliot's. We still haven't got him in our team yet. Just one.
Your funeral. This one's a million exclusive.
Artistic omurice. Sounds very lovely.
Well, if I must.
Bad one? Instantly?
Reasonable outcome.
That's normal.
Well, if I must. What an Adios' name
Hampering
is this?
rice. Nice. And then we have a relatively normal one.
I'll do what I can. Not bad.
Well, this is mostly reserved for people that have a smile on their face, which is again Elliot and Crow. So maybe if we try it with Emma?
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
We're gonna do it one more time with her, but then we're gonna leave it.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, like I said, normally it's for the character that has a smile.
It looks great if I do say so myself.
It's not guaranteed. Noble demi-glaze rice. Alright, so we're still only with the custards that need to be done. Yes, perfect. Alright, back at it. So, she did give us a comment that to the right is where we need to move forward. So that's the relay area. So, since I still have 2 rooms here that I need to check, that I want to check, and of course the central freight platform, we have to go back. So I will go back to the other side where we started so we can check those rooms, and I will see you there. Alright, we're back where we want to be, so let's check out those rooms. Just tell me there's something interesting in here.
What the?
Looks like they were packing explosive charges. We'll need to find another route.
Now, this text alone is already worth a trip back. And of course a few boxes. Give me something nice. Really? Totally empty? I'm just here for that text? Well, there's also the other room here that we haven't been into. Oh, we have. This is exactly where we started. I was thinking that we were gonna be down there, exactly, so... Oh, well, alright, so we've went back to check. Not a bad thing. If we don't know for certain, we need to check it, and we did. So, for now, I think we're gonna go back again like we did before, and continue from there, knowing we've seen everything. Alright, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, let's move on ahead and see what we can find. Next to a few more archaisms, I assume. Alright, there's the fortress crossbow site. Okay, so that is where the cannons are. So the perfect place to park it for next time. Where we are actually going to go into new territory, things we haven't seen before.
Let's get this over with.
Well, technically we haven't seen anything before, we just saw the first few minutes of the main game until Rean looked at the cannon and said, "No!" And then we actually started back at the start of the academy. But you know what I mean, that we've gone through the pre-crawl sequence of the game. So we finally caught up with the story.
Let's do
Which
this.
is in itself a very important thing.
I'll handle this. Know your place. Now. Go.
Leave it to me.
Of course.
Okay. Okay. Burning daylight.
Alright, there it is. We're not there yet. Ooh, there is still a chest there. I'm guessing we're coming back from that side. So are we gonna first handle the first cannon and then the other one as well, assisting with our other group.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Vanish. Not something I not want. Give it to me, everything. Alright.
Oh, an Orman charging station! That door near it looks like it leads outside.
Probably an external corridor. Everyone, follow me.
Yeah, we will. Just grabbing up the items. Alright. So, I'm gonna leave it here. Next time we're gonna continue with the story, like probably where we ended it in the initial sequence of the game, and we're gonna see what actually happens from here. Will we be able to stop the cannons, or are we too late? Cause Rean screaming no against the cannons could actually mean both things. One, that they're actually gonna shoot and we are too late, or Rean is gonna activate his power and destroy that cannon in total. I have no idea, I'm just suggesting something that could happen. But that will be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time to see what will happen next. See you then. Bye bye.